Hi there, I'm Rex King. Welcome back to another episode where I review films currently in theaters. Today we are talking about It Lives Inside. So, It Lives Inside was directed by Vishal Dutta, and I apologize immediately if I mispronounce that name, as I'm probably going to mispronounce a lot of names in this review, actually. And it follows this Indian girl named Sam, played by Megan Suri, who is lives with her mother and father, who are both traditionalist, though her father's more integrated into Western society. But she wants to fully become like a modernist and be fully integrated into American society, American lifestyle. Much to her traditional mother chagrin. However, there's this other Indian girl at her school named Tamira, played by Moana Kirshen, and she has this jar, and she's also like an outcast in the high school, and partially because she's also more of a traditionalist and seems to actually believe in some of the Hindi beliefs that Sam seems to have completely disregarded. One day, though, when Timira approaches Sam asking for help in dealing with this creature she believes is inside this jar, Sam, in a like little fit of frustration, slaps the jar out of her hand and releases whatever was actually inside. As the very next scene, Tamira is basically kidnapped by whatever unseen force was within inside the jar, and Sam proceeds to start to see and experience really strange things. Now, I'm not going to go any further because I feel like if I go further, the film will be spoiled. Needless to say, I really enjoy this pretty simple setup here. We have a character who has basically shunned her traditionalist lifestyle that she has found herself in, but has to learn to really kind of accept parts of her culture that she has disregarded in order to really find a way to survive what is going on and better understand what type of creature she is dealing with. Uh, and I also, though it's kind of overdone at this point, I really like the whole like mother daughter dynamic of the idea of the daughter being more of a modernist and the mother being more of a traditionalist. And I like how that kind of clashes within the story, but how they have to kind of come to terms in order to figure out a way out of this situation that Sam now finds herself in. I really felt that this film was really well paced, and I didn't feel like it was dragging at any particular point. That being said, there's nothing new here as far as the story is concerned. You have kind of seen a lot of films like this before in the past. That being said, this film does accomplish what I think it sets out to do very well. I also really like the ending without spoiling it, and I felt it was very poignant. The characters are also really well done, though I wish the mother got a little bit more in the film, especially since how important she is to the overall resolution towards the third act. Then you have the performances, and all the performers are doing a fantastic job. Megan Suri is amazing as Sam, and you really get to understand this character through her performance, and I really felt she nailed it. But I will say the unsung hero of the film has to be Moana Kirshen. I think she was brilliant as Tamira, as this character who has been dealing with this terrifying force and is just been driven to the brink of insanity. I absolutely love that, and I love how she managed to bring a level of true dread to the screen. And I truly enjoy that. The visuals are also really well done for the most part, especially when it comes to the creature. Now, most of the movie, you do not see the thing that is haunting dash killing these people. and you basically it's left to a lot of your imagination. Even when you finally get a good look at this thing towards the final third of the film, it still leaves a lot to your imagination, and that is just good filmmaking. I really feel like if we had a full vision of what this terrifying creature is, it would leave a lot to be desired. So being more subdued with your creature design and making sure that it's not fully like in the face of the viewer is actually kind of smart, because I feel like anything that a director can put in front of a screen is not going to be nearly as terrifying as what our minds can come up with. The creature design that we do get to see is really well done as well. The editing at times is a little weird, and there's a lot of jump cuts, and I don't think that's necessary. But overall, I found the quality of film to be really good. The music score is nothing new. It's pretty standard horror movie stuff, and if you've heard a horror movie score, you've heard this score before. At the end of the day, It Lives Inside was honestly a good time. I wasn't expecting a whole lot going into the film, but I found myself relatively enjoying what was going on. Now, it doesn't try to reinvent the wheel, but that's okay. A horror movie that knows what it is and just trying to give you a creepy feeling and occasionally give you some really cool scares is really nothing to be disappointed by. So I'm going to give It Lives Inside a 7 out of 10. I recommend this one to pretty much any horror fan that's looking for like a good quick watch. The movie is supposedly an hour and 40 minutes. It felt more like an hour and a half to me. And I really think the pacing is really well done here. So I do feel like any horror fan that's looking for a quick watch will enjoy this one. Anyway, that's what I thought about Lives Inside. What did you think about it? Let me know in the comments below. And if you liked this video, like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.